Could we do something as a collective consciousness right now in this moment? Could we all put our attention on what life will be like when this situation is over? And would that have accelerate the movement in a more positive direction?
100%. You can't have a war unless you get enough people to believe in the war. I can't go out in the street and say, let's have a war today. And everybody looks at me like, what, are you crazy? So there's no war happening. But if I get out in the street, get 500,000 people to say, yeah, we're right for that war. Prepare, because that war is going to happen. Okay. And I say, so why is it? We are cells in a evolving body called humanity. 50 trillion cells inside your body. We have how many? Near 8 billion cells comprising something bigger. And when we understand that's the destination, all of a sudden you realize, do you like it when your cells attack each other? That's called autoimmune disease, self-destruction. The answer is absolutely not. What is healthy? Harmony in 50 trillion cells. I go, yeah, but they're all different kinds of cells. They're all different colors. Brain is white, liver is red, all these different green in the bile. I go, they're all different. I said, yeah, but they work together to create a human. And I say 7 to 8 billion human cells coming together create a higher level called humanity.
Amazing.
And this is where we need to go. We need to go out of, I'm separate from you and you're a different color than me and you have a different religion than me. And I go, well, that's separation as anything could ever be. And evolution is not separation. Evolution is the opposite of Darwinian theory. Darwinian theory is competition and survival of the fittest. And it turns out that is completely wrong. That is not evolution. A garden is not a battleground. A garden is the height of cooperation among all the organisms that comprise that garden. And I go, so why is it relevant? We came from a garden and our lack of cooperation with that garden is destroying the web of life, garden. And we're facing our own extinction because our behavior is not in harmony with the world.
Wow.
And this is the wake-up call. It says, you better learn to live in harmony with nature. You are not outside of nature. You are nature.
Right.
We didn't come here like God created everything and then said, let's add some humans. I go, no, humans came from the garden inward. And I go, so why is it relevant? If we came from the garden to destroy the garden, then by definition, you just destroyed yourself. Wow. And this is where we are in this mass extinction.
Amazing. If you were the Surgeon General of America right now, what would you do?
Well, the first thing is, first take care of yourself to be a functional element in this community. Because if you're not a functional element, then you're actually weakening the community because somebody's going to have to take care of you and take care of the problems you didn't deal with. So the first thing is personal health. We are responsible. Epigenetics is the science that says, yes, your environment and your perception are controlling your genes. If you're not healthy, it's because you're not in harmony with your environment or with your perceptions. That's the problem. So everybody should really start to recognize, look, we make culture medium. Remember, the chemistry of the culture medium controls the cells. I go, what kind of food are you eating? Industrial farm crap with poisons and toxins, or are you eating organic, natural, healthy food? Well, that makes a difference on making culture medium blood. That's why you eat the food in the first place. Okay. So we have to start recognizing we need to really eat better to live in harmony with ourselves and ourselves with us. Secondly, most of our food is so short of some very important vitamin supplements. Yes. And for health, to endorse and support the immune system, the most important recommendation is large quantities of vitamin C. I take 2,000 milligrams, I should call 2 grams of that every day, vitamin C, because it enforces and supports the immune system in this time. So does vitamin D, yes. Another one that most people are weakest in. And that also enhances and supports the immune system. Magnesium, zinc as supplemental elements. I want to make culture medium. In the lab, I don't go get my ingredients at Kmart when I make culture medium. I buy the most pristine, best ingredients in the world, because if I compromise on the ingredients and put those medium into the culture dish, you can watch the cells get sick right away.
Yes.
It's either the culture medium has to be fully supportive. So eating an organic natural, taking vitamins and supplements, especially vitamin C and D at this time, Okay.
Yes.
Exercise. Why? The blood is cleaning and taking care of the body, but the blood needs to have this circulation system to push it so it goes through all the filters and does all this stuff. And if you're sedentary, you're not supporting the cleansing and cleaning up and maintenance of your body. So exercise, something from just walking, just get the hell out of that house and start walking.
Yes.
It's great
Yes.
exercise. Okay. So now we have what, 3 things? We have diet, supplements, exercise, and number 4, this is the one we were talking about for the last hour. And I say, what are your thoughts? Because your mind is going to manifest them. If they're negative thoughts, then get ready, it's coming. If it's positive thoughts, then congratulations, because you're going to improve your vitality, your health, and your enjoyment of living in this beautiful garden that we have. And so I say, yeah, if I was in that position, I say, first take care of yourself. There's an old hippie thing from a million years ago. It says, before you go out and save the world, take care of your own backyard.
Yes. Or Gandhi.
Was that Gandhi?
I don't know if it's Gandhi, but he was be the change you want to see.
Well, that's it. So we have to take care of ourselves first and then participate in a community of others taking care of themselves and the environment. Taking care of yourself is all, since you are the environment. If you're going to take care of yourself, you better damn well take care of that environment, because you're a reflection of that. So all of a sudden you see we can come out of this self-destructive belief system that we've been programmed, that life is competition, people are threatening, they want to take away yours and you're going to protect it. I go, that's not real. That was a belief system that programmed us.
Amazing.